What's happening, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Now, hey, I'm about to put some game on your mind, whether you want to hear it or whether you don't want to hear it. It really don't even matter, But all I want you to do is open your mind and think. Okay. Now, this is, in fact, a revolt. This is exactly what this is. This is the revolt. So, I'm all cool with the revolt. Yes, indeed. But are you thinking ahead? Okay. You need to be thinking 2, 3 steps ahead. Now, you may have won this one, okay? What about when they come back with the military? Or what about when they put on martial law? These are things that can happen. These are things that actually can happen, okay? This is not me being against anything to do with Haitians at all. None at all. None at all. I'm for all my black people, all of them. Not some, all. I'm even for the Mexicans, for the most part. Even though they didn't care nothing about what was going on with us when we was having issues, they didn't stand by us. Okay, but regardless of that, that has nothing to do with it. Regardless of that, okay, I want people to really think of the outcome of what's going on, okay? Yes, you guys got at ice this time. Okay? Yes. Understand. But understand, they're going to be back. They are definitely going to be back. And then what is going to happen? Okay? Now, if this is true that y'all revolted in Brooklyn, basically New York, okay? When they come back, and they come back in force, okay, in force, then what is going to happen? Okay, this was just a few ICE officers. And again, I have no fault at all with any, or I disagree with any officers doing their job. This is what they're supposed to do, okay? They're being ordered to do this. Okay? Now, yes, indeed, you're going to have some that's not on the up and up. But then there's going to be some that are. They're just being ordered to do this. But then, again, like I say, what are the responses going to be other than what you just did, okay? Which I definitely understand, not just letting them run through and just take people away. I definitely agree and understand that. But you have to look at what is the outcome, okay? What comes after that? Now, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? And I do say y'all. I'm not trying to even speak politically correct. Are y'all ready for the outcome? Because they will be back. And they will be back in force. And what is going to happen? Okay? That's the point. What is going to happen? I'm not meaning nothing else. I'm not caring about nothing else. But what is going to happen? Okay? That's what I'm concerned with. What is going to happen? Now, I definitely understand getting together. Coming together as a force. Yes. I definitely understand that. Coming together as a force. This shouldn't be a reason, or just because of now, shouldn't be why people came together as a force. But regardless of that, the fact is that y'all still came together. Okay, now y'all really gonna have to show y'all are together. Y'all really are going to have to show y'all are together. And I am one that believes that if you're not supposed to be over here, you shouldn't be over here. I'm one that believes that. I'm not gonna act in no way like I don't believe that. If you're not supposed to be over here, you shouldn't be over here. So that out of anything that's being done and said, I agree with that part. I'm not acting like I agree with everything. I'm not acting like I agree with the majority of what's being done. But I do agree with if you're not supposed to be over here, you shouldn't be over here. I do agree with that. Now, it's a difference of breaking up families and homes. People that's been over here, that's a difference. Okay? But if you're not over here the right way, that's a problem. And the bigger problem is in this scenario right here, what are y'all going to do when they come back in force? Not saying don't revolt like you just did with a couple of them or with a few of them. Are y'all going to revolt when it's a multitude of them? And are y'all prepared for the outcome? Because there is an outcome. I'm just not going to say it on this recording. There is an outcome. And anyone that got common sense would know what the outcome is. Okay? That's just that simple. You're going to know what the outcome is. And they're not just going to come with people with people that don't look like you. They're going to be people that look just like you. And how do they say, just because you kinfolk don't mean you ain't skinfolk? Or how's that old Southern saying go? I can't remember how that old slang go, but just because you got the same color, don't mean y'all on the same team. Okay? There's a lot of people that are on Team America. And I don't mean anything negative by it at all. There's a lot of people, though, that are understanding of wanting people that are not supposed to be here gone. Okay? So y'all had to know that they were coming out. The thing is, okay, I want to see there's Italians that's here that ain't supposed to be here. There's other European races that are here that ain't supposed to be here. I want to see those being got as well. Because right now, all I see is Mexicans being caught and now Haitians. I haven't saw not one person of European descent ICE get at. Not one. That's just being honest. Now, like I said, I'm not in a disagreement with if you're not supposed to be over here, you need to leave. I'm not in disagreement with that. But I am in disagreement with if it's only placed upon us. Brown people, brown and black people, I have a problem with it just being us. I haven't saw, again, I'm saying, I haven't saw one European, not one European, get detained by ICE. Not one. And I would love to know, why is that? But I hope people understand, truthfully though, they're going to be back. They're going to be back, and they're going to be back in force. And I hope you guys that did this revolt is prepared. Are prepared. I really hope y'all are. Because it's evident that it's going to happen. It's evident. It is really evident. And in time, I hope, I really honestly hope that some Europeans that ain't supposed to be here got too. I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat it. And I mean in time. When I say in time, I mean in time as in the same way they're booking and bagging up, you know what I'm saying, Haitians and Mexicans. And any other people that ain't supposed to be here, I'm pretty sure they're getting Africans that ain't supposed to be here. Or the whole way, but I want to see some Europeans that ain't supposed to be here get booked. Because there are plenty of them. It ain't just us. It's plenty of them. It's plenty of them. So don't think that it ain't. It's plenty of Europeans in America that ain't supposed to be here. In American standards, there are plenty that are here illegally. Get their ass up out of here. And if you do all that, I will not have a problem with you going for the other races. Any other American wouldn't have a problem if they had problems with it. If they see you getting Europeans, getting them motherfuckers up out of here just as much, just as well, getting everybody that's not American out of here, not just the black and brown, because that's all I see is the black and brown being attacked by ICE. I don't see the Europeans being attacked by ICE. I don't see the Europeans that ain't supposed to be here getting put out. Why ain't that being shown? Why? I don't believe it's happening. But why don't it start happening? Why hasn't it start happening? That should be a big priority. That should be something that's being addressed. Not having. I hear people talking about them coming and getting people and getting their relatives, this, that, and that. Okay, I get that and I understand that. But y'all should be addressing the facts of why aren't the Europeans that's not supposed to be here getting kicked out as well. That should be a big priority. One of the main priorities. Why aren't the Europeans that's not supposed to be over here getting kicked out as well? So I'll let y'all think and let that simmer on y'all brain for a little bit.